should be enough, especially with the Sanguine Cloud. We'll have some people or some hero on it. But this is the lineup coming from Team Geek Fam, even with the Bauman. Wonkoko with the Cho, Tuan with the usual. I am Jago with the Sicilian and also Doyo with Lane. While coming from Team Onic right there, Rasi with the
5 seconds.
Hali. And also maybe Thomas will be on the ultimate side. And for the support Kagura right there will be used by
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Sans will using the Roger and also Butts gonna use the Uranus.
Alright, so another Khalid tank here coming from Onic Esport. Strategy moving toward the back lane and also met with Bonko. Coach is trying to distract the buff. Alright, the bottom lane of the meta between anti-mates and also Ipin ya. With the Balmon.
Cyclone Swap and also the Molten Side fight here. So it's not really good while in the bottom lane because they're gonna try to exchange damage. But Rasi is doing a lot of damage already and will be the first blood. Is it? Oh my god, he's the one that's doing the first blood even though that Swan punished him back.
Yeah, and the buff still haven't been taken. Geek Fam will be losing the buff here. Is as they are not doing anything at all and Sans will take it.
And Link is very blue dependent.
Yeah.
A blue buff dependent. And the blue buff is the one that's getting contested right there. So it's a very huge loss for Team Geek Fam. They don't know how to fight on that blue buff stuff. So they're losing over that one. And Rian here actually giving the vision and also talking the moment from Team Geek Fam to not allowing Doyok to take the red buff as well.
Even the small camp here from the neutral is being distracted. they're not getting any farm at all. He's playing as Rasi moving towards I am Jago. He is taking a lot of damage and forced to use Flicker to run behind and as the red buff here being taken also by Zans. No buff at all for this lane.
No buff at all. Even the red one is not allowed to be given to Doyok because they know that the power of Doyok is just so good. He's been playing to Link 2 times and he is giving 2 wins for Team Geek Fam. But not able to have the blue buff means that they need to hold the momentum, need to hold the work, need to hold the condition because Doyok needs a proper item here on level 2 while the rest of the Team Geek Fam, even the support is having level 3 or 4 already.
Yeah, and I'm quite surprised by the movement of this Khalid though. It's quite impactful in the early game. As Khalid level 1 is already really pretty strong in damage.
Yeah, the damage coming from the Desert Tornado is very huge. Plus he has the heal. The quick Sun Guard will get him and try to give the heal towards Rasi for 80% plus 5 times the item.
Yeah, that's why it's really good for his gain.
Yeah, even though I don't really like the concept of Khalid being a tank, but at this game, in this game, Khalid is very, very powerful and very, very annoying towards Geek Fam.
I think Khalid tank is actually pretty good to play aggressively.
Yeah,
they can't show it because they're forced to play defensively.
Yeah. I do agree with that one. But then this is the turtle moment for Team Onic. Will they got it all the rest of Team Geek Fam?
But Roger here for Fan still taking the turtle as he is taken down by Balmon and the fight keep happening. Khalid also get the kill and Swan taking a lot of damage and he killed Yuzon right now. The 2-man cheat gonna coming from Cho and Link also trying to finish the kill. We get a run as he gets another kill on Khalid and Asti is all alone here trying to chase Mokoko. He still has a flicker. He still has Jit Kundo and Sunpo trying to run away and safely recalling in the bus. So he is still alive.
Mokoko is still alive with that 1 HP on his hand. What a really good movement coming from Mokoko. But that war is a very, very bad war for Oni. If you can see actually the damage that is given directly towards
Roger.
Sans, aka Roger right there, is just very huge and he's focusing to get over the Sans and the rest of the team cannot really help to get someone later from Team Geek Fam because of the damage coming from Team Onic is not as huge as Geek Fam's damage with the Sicilian and along with the stun given by the Cho. It's just very annoying, and as we can see, 5 and 3 with the advantage still on Onic Esports. Even though that they are losing the war, they're still handling the goal here, which is very good actually for Onic.
Alright, so Onic, although he loses his last fight, he's still holding the advantage right now. And Wongkoko again trying to find the initiation onto the Kagura, but Kagura is still can't move it away. Drian doesn't want to take any unnecessary risks. Oh, and the top lane, out of nowhere, Yuzong is being taken down by Sans.
But Sans now taking down Swan, which is very good for Team Onic Esports, and they can
Turtle
try to do it
resurrecting
more and
soon.
more. But it is actually third fight war, and losing Swan with the later with the Black From Dragon is just gonna creating a lot of trouble, because the Black From Dragon is actually the one that helping Team Geek to win the battle previously. And Doyok now battling for his blue buff.
Ooh, that's really correct though, and the way of Dragon knocking down Butter. He's not doing anything. These runners, they're really tanky. So Wongkoko, who's taking the buff? Sans? Sans again. So this is a really bad condition for Ling.
Yeah, 2 times not getting the blue buff means that Team Onic will have the bigger advantage compared to Team Geek Fam. And if you can see the item,
Look at the difference in gold between Ling and also Roger.
yeah,
Get not even 3,000 yet, and you already have 4,100.
because he's there, the one that's stealing the buff towards the Team Geek Fam compared to the Geek Fam that cannot really try to invade the buff coming from Team Onic. But the rest of the CC, that combo that the Geek Fam have is so much higher compared to Onic Esports. And for Onic, if you don't like that, the Necklace of Durance later will be one of the items that can be stopping Onic Esports. But for me, I don't know why the Sicilian directly making over the Lightning Transsion when Clock of Destiny might be one of the good item that can be used for Sicilian to reducing the
But from Onic moving onto him. Especially also taking a lot of damage, and Wongkoko, the Jin couldn't connect to Stan.
Well-
Dragon actually knocking him back in the turret, as Doyok still want to chase the Tempest double being left on, as Sans trying to fight a fight, and Doyok doesn't have enough damage right now, as he's the one who died.
Oh my god, Tempest of Blade being forced without a blue buff coming towards Sans. But Sans, she's still pretty okay, looking so good, receiving the damage that is not too huge coming from Link. It's just a waste right there coming from Team Geek Fam. They're supposed to play just like, okay, try to defense the turret first, not to try to losing the turret in the bottom lane, because actually they are not leading by the turret as well.
And Onic already moved on to the turtle in the game, and Sans will be taking it really easy. Another buff being contested here. The Jitkundo Sans being kicked by the way of Dragon, and now Sans taking a lot of damage. He needs to run away, and Yuzo already being taken down. Doyok also being chased, and Doyok being killed right now, as Wongkoko, maybe another kill. No, Wongkoko still safe. But Sans is
Jago.
dying. Also, I am Jago being chased. The flame shot doesn't really connect onto him.
Okay, but I think he's still able to run away. But yeah, even though that Doyok able to get the blue buff, but he getting shut down easily. But in the meantime, we got that one, the lethal counter even being opened by EP. But can he survive the Ionic Edge coming from Buck?
And Jitkundo again, as Wongkoko facing 3 heroes alone. He needs to be careful with the flicker already being used, and Kagura finishing him on. As Buzz is not the target that Geek Fam want to punish.
Yeah, 6 and 9 here. 6,000 gold by all
Another kill? Another kill from Gian. And
Wow.
Sicilian also died. I have Jago, what happened there?
Maybe he's not able to recall just now, or what?
He just respawned, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, trying to back up Wongkoko will actually die. As Rasi here in the top lane though, he's doing a lot of damage all alone here. The stance from he uses to run away, as Jill still have the Purify to save himself from Wongkoko, and the Whale Dragon also connect, but Wongkoko taking a lot of damage right now, as the Black Dragon from Swan cannot do anything at all in this fight, as Buzz keeps waiting for Swan to finish this Black Dragon, and you want to keep chasing. Rian has to be careful about the damage from Yuzo is still a lot, as Buzz still want to continue the fight, but also taking a lot of damage here, and Onic decided to move behind for now.
Yeah, but Swan actually giving a lot of damage and trying to hold the conditions that Geek Fam had. But yeah, with that vengeance on his hand, he only able...
Like contesting another buff here, as Swan taking the buff, as Buzz trying to run away. The damage coming from Onic Esports is still pretty good, as even and out. Swan will be chased by Onic, Tempest Dover from Link, trying to punish the one, and the way of Dragon also taking Racing down here.
Yeah.
So there's no other casualties.
There is no other casualties, 8-11. No one being set down aside of Rasi in that fight.
Yeah.
And actually it's giving a lot and giving a lot of resource coming from Team Sam and Team Onic. But you know, pushback coming from the Yuzhong itself. But if you can see the deadly bet being made already by Swan. But for Link, he's directly trying to make over the Windtalker, while from Roger already finishing his endless battle and trying to get on maybe Blade of Despair. While from Sicilian finishing over the Lightning Trunkion and maybe making over the Necklace of Judas, that gonna be helping a lot, especially to shut down Rasi, or maybe Buzz, or even Anti-Mage and also
Yeah, they almost all of them have a heal right now, so NOD is a must, I think. So as the Lord already being approached by Onic, can they open to fight the Lord?
Because
I think so.
Doyak here tried to do the status in the bottom lane, but it's gonna be very hard because the rest of Team Onyx
Maybe contest another buff. Doyak haven't got the blue buff at all. As the last buff going to Swan, they forced him to take it.
Yeah, they forced him to take it. If not, it's just gonna be a very huge loss. But Sandstorm here being open towards even with the Cyclone Eye right there. But there is no other thing that they try to do. They try to hold it because this is a Lord battle. Lord enhanced already. So it may be one of the way from Team Onic to try to get over the Lord later on after taking and picking off some player of Team Kickback.
Yeah, but moving into the backline, just trying to distract the player from Geek Fam, as Roger already fighting for the Lord. Just trying to do them out right now for Rasi and Buzz. Maybe the Lord already being taken down.
But I do like how Rasi tried to counter the rest of Team Geek Fam to try to get him, maybe try to shut him down. But the rest of Team Geek Fam is like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want to try to take over Rasi because, yeah. They're just exchanging sticker and also exchanging recall right here.
Yeah.
But the Lord is already coming to the mid lane of Team Onic. Might be trying to take all of the base turret coming from Team Geek Fam.
Sticker and recall combination into the blue buff. Yeah, so there's no Link he wants this blue buff. He doesn't get blue buff at all in entire game. So Rasi moving forward here with the Lord coming in to take down the mid base turret right now, as Boots moving forward and the turret in the mid already being taken down, and the Tempest Double already being used by Doyak even before the fight. So I don't think he can fight anymore right now.
Ionic H being open again by Pouch here, but Lord is gone already. But two Pacer already being taken by Team Onic, but look at that one. Actually, the rest of Team Onic want to end this game very fast. The Cyclone Sweep trying to get over something Dragon Tail towards Buzz right there, but Buzz is very strong, still able to hold the damage and easy even towards the Onyx side right there.
Sword with the Black Dragon moving towards the backline, and even opening the Inferno, you still want to take down this user.
But actually, the latter counter managed to get the immortality from Team Onic Esport. It's 4 versus 5 here, and it's a base fight. It's not looking so good for Team Geek Fam. Like, oh, but the damage actually coming from I Am Jago is pretty much
This
used
is
there.
actually a huge distraction coming from Gifam. He needs to handle that, and now he trying to be sneaky with the blue buff. He gets one blue buff at least. The Temper Silver trying to run away from the movement of Onic, and he can get away with that. Nice steal.
Nice steal.
Nice steal in the blue buff. Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't try to do it since the beginning. Like, whenever there is a fight into the blue buff, his blue buff, their blue buff, why don't just he jump into the blue buff of the opponent? Actually, that's what he needs to do in the beginning.
Yeah, this is the first one he gets. Like,
he got it for 3 times already.
No, for a link.
Yeah, he got 3 times already.
Okay.
3 times already.
So, another fight right now. Link already getting the blue buff.
Link already got the blue buff, and the rest of Team Onic right here tried to push back for the rest of the Team Geek fam. They are trying to control the minion power from Geek fam here to not get too close and too far. But it's only how many seconds? I think it's like 50, right? 50 seconds for the next Lord, and it's not looking so good. Actually, second Lord will be very crucial because the rest of the base turret coming from Team Geek fam is already been taken by Onic just like that. So it's not good one. Unless the bottom one. The bottom one is still, even though that is only couple.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, barely stand actually, yeah.
So I think even if the fight do happen in the Lord, the difference in good is too much. Like nice stance, trying to chase the Oyak alone. You need to be careful though. He's the hyper, he cannot move alone to the front as a central. Trying to catch I am Jago in that, but they're not forcing too much. As Lord in 5 seconds will be available in the line of down.
Yes! Lord is back to the line of down, and the rest of Team Geek fam cannot get out of the base. It's a very huge problem, but the top lane ultimate is facing for members of Team Geek fam.
Yeah, and Razi try to help, but it's too late for the movement, and if they want to find the Lord, and Smart with the Break Dragon trying to do a snap here, one for last, getting it, Sun still get the Lord, and Sword already at no entry, so he's being taken down. The 2-man Jitko doesn't do much, and if he the one already chased back now, you still have the flicker though. Razi moving towards I am Jago right now, and Bongo again trying to cover I am Jago so he can run away safely.
Okay, but actually, I thought Ipin and Bongkoko will be shut down there. If it's shut down there, it's gonna be over for Geek fam right away.
That's a really nice break off though. When Ipin being chased, the 2-man Jitko actually protecting him. He still have the flicker.
Yeah.
And when Wongkoko is being chased, Cecilian and Iron Jago is helping him.
Yeah.
So
that's a very huge backup. But this is a big problem for me. It's 4 seconds until SWAT is back, and I don't know if they can try to handle the Lord. This is like a Lord. It's gonna be a very much big problem from Team Geek fam here. Can they handle it? The Lord is down in the bottom lane. Base turret is also down here. But I don't know why Team Onic not trying to open the wire.
they're still holding though because Gifam doesn't do any movement outside of the range in the base attack.
But that's a loss, a huge loss actually. It's like you're taking.
Maybe they can take Hoyaki. Oh no, he's still too.
But
far.
I don't know about anti-mage though. Because anti-mage in the top lane, okay.
Alright.
Okay. Because if he jumping into the anti-mage phase, the Molten side still gonna giving a lot of slow evac and everything else, and maybe Inferno. Oh wow.
Even anti-mage alone is doing a lot of damage into Zoyok.
Because of the Sea Halberd, and also because of the Raptor Machete on his hand. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Because he's coming from the hell. Inferno.
Okay. This is hell right now. As Tom was here, trying to give hell also for Geek fam. And they're looking to finish the game as Sam's moving towards the back lane, the bottom lane, trying to clear all the minions in the side of Geek fam.
Well, 1913 with 19 913 with 19